Which is also the place where both of them are resting today. And we will finish by the Prince's Palace of Monaco, which is the residence of the princes of Monaco. So just a little bit further, we will be right on the track of the Formula One race. And so I won't introduce right now as the principality. Later on we'll speak about Monaco in a general way. We will start speaking about the Formula One race. We'll try on the way to point you the important parts of this race, which is, as you know, the most important of the events we have every year in the Principality. We are in a small country, and we have 38,000 inhabitants. The day of the Grand Prix, we receive about 200,000 people. So we surround now the track. To the right, you see the statue of Fangio, this driver who won the race twice, once in 50 and then in 57. And to the right, then you see this small house, which is yellow. It's actually a restaurant, the restaurant La Rascas. It's the only restaurant in the world to be located right on the track of the Formula One race. So if you come to lunch here the day of the Grand Prix, it's 5,500 euros per person. But champagne is included. This is a grey marble facade of the ACM, the Automobile Club of Monaco, which organizes the race since 1929. During that race, there's a big difference between the highest speed and the slowest. The highest is in the tunnel of Le Portier. We'll show you a little bit further, where drivers can reach 186 miles per hour. And the slowest, 32, in the hairpin of the Fairmont Hotel, which is known to be the narrowest bend along the track of the Formula One race in the world. So we just left the track because actually cars are driving up to the hill of Monte Carlo. But we have another part of the track which is all along the yachts, to your right. To dock a yacht at the time of the race in Monaco, it's 50,000 euros a day. And it's a package, because you know the race actually extends on 3 days. We have first the training, then the qualifications, and the Grand Prix. So they have to pay for the 3 days. And just here, to the left, we have this kind of platform over water, which is called La Chicane, the chicane. It's one of the biggest difficulties of the race, because drivers are coming from the tunnel. You see in front of us the tunnel of Le Portier, where they reach the maximum speed. When they arrive at the end of the tunnel, they are blind because of the contrast between the gloom inside and the daylight. So they need to adjust their vision, and at the same time they need to brake strongly to do the minimum of 35 miles per hour to be able to follow the curve of the platform. Otherwise, they jump in the water. And it's an accident we had twice during the history of the Grand Prix in Monaco. So we are ready at the bottom of Monte Carlo, and we will get out from the bus. Here, when you came into the bus, Abdi gave you some radios. small country. We have 5 districts. But here we don't speak about towns or cities because it's a bit pretentious. When you have only 1.5 square mile, you cannot say you have 5 towns. So the most famous are the ones we will visit today. Monte Carlo, which is top of the list here. And the old town, Le Rocher, in front of us. It's very important to keep in mind that until 1850, we had only the old town on the slope of the mountain. Nowadays, everywhere, there was nothing except production. Production of olive oil was the main income of Monaco. On the part of Monaco. Only Monaco is only 1.5 square miles. But in total,
Right, yeah.
À 120. Elle est où la 120?
Inaugurated 4 years ago. It's the one Monte Carlo. It's where we have the luxury boutiques in the Principality. So it's now 10 to 10.
No puedes entrar.
You remember that we leave from the. So we will move a little bit because they will need to put some. Yeah, nowadays the price per square meter can reach 110,000 euros. A square meter, it's about 9 square feet. So it gives you an idea, and with the works we saw at the entrance of the Principality, we expect prices to increase again, maybe of 30% in some of the districts of Monaco.
So you said square meter, how many euros again?
110,000 euros
Per square
Okay,
meter.
per
per
square
square
meter.
meter.
Ouais, très bien.
que tiene que abrir un changar aquí. Un changar, un changar.
Candles. More candles. So during the little journey we have to see Old Town, we'll keep speaking about Monaco. Monaco is a principality. It's an important name in the sense that it reminds that the country is ruled by a prince. And the current prince is Albert II, the son of Prince Rainier III, and the beautiful Princess Grace of Monaco, the famous Hollywood actress Grace Kelly. The title of prince in Monaco is very important because you cannot compare, for example, with the title now, the King of England. Here, the Prince of Monaco decides for everything. The only thing princes of Monaco are not in charge of, traditionally, is justice. Otherwise, the country becomes a dictator. But the Prince of Monaco is really the one who decides for everything. But to help him to take the right decisions, we have the National Council, the Constitution, a Ministry of State, we have a Council of Wisdom. So there's a lot of people, and so far actually Princess of Monaco always did the best choices for that little country, which is nowadays between the wealthiest of the world in Monaco than anywhere else in the world. So you can imagine how fast all the big companies, banks and industries came to register to Monaco. You know what? Until today, it's the main income of the principality. Trading and banking. For a tiny country like Monaco, it's a huge income. It's enough to pay all the expenses of the country every year and much more. That's why people living here don't need to pay. The country is supported by taxes on banking and trading. The second income of Monaco in a normal time, because the tourism is not yet back to the normal on the French era. It's tourism. It's about 20% every year. And gambling is not the main income of Monaco. It represents only 4%, but it's the Grand Casino of Monaco. Keep in mind that you can get tips for 1 million. So you can lose a few of them during the night. So it's a huge income anyway, but the main income of the principality until today is taxes on banking and trading.
Palazzo Museo.
What fit? The price minimum is the less expensive we have in Monaco will be 6,000 euros a month. That is already quite a price for a normal family, let's say. But if you are a citizen, the price will be close to the prices you can find in the French neighboring towns all around Monaco, just to avoid people to cross the border to go to live in Carcaille, in Beausoleil, or in Roquebrune. And in that case, it would be 1,200 euros, something like this, which is a price which is more normal, I mean, for the French year. Then there's a social policy for employment. In the Principality of Monaco, today, there's 0% of unemployment. Because we have what we call, I don't know if the translation is good, but we call it here la discrimination positive. Positive discrimination, in the sense that if a job is available in Monaco, the priority is always given to people living in Monaco. Then if there's no one to take the job, it will be offered to someone living in France in the neighboring towns. If there's no one to take the job, it's open. Every day we have about 40,000 people coming from France and Italy to work in the Principality of Monaco. So at the rush hour, it's a nightmare. We need 2 hours to enter Monaco by car. Actually, the line goes to the top of the mountains, and there's a line even onto the top. So we have also social policy for health. Healthcare here is free, 100% free. And for education, as we were speaking about the high school, we have also private school, and some of the kids of Monaco are really share every day. But if a kid of a regular family, let's say, has a super little, to go in a super school, which is super expensive because usually it's working like this, if the family cannot afford, the government will pay. It's a way to offer the best chances to the kids of the Principality. As you see, that the social politic in Monaco is really important. That's why also when I say that the prince decides for everything, and you know, sometimes we are thinking because we want our freedom, and you know, we think okay, that's not that good maybe. And actually no, because in Monaco they really do the best for the people living in the Principality. You know, it's a small country. Now the touristic season is off, and all the citizens can say, I met at least once in my life the prince, the princesses, because they're really close to the real citizens. For example, every year at Christmas, there's the Christmas tree of the prince, and all the kids of the Principality are going to the palace to receive a little gift. So they're really close to the people. There's not a lot of security here. And you will see, you know, Princess Caroline, the daughter of Princess Grace. She's also the Princess of Hanover, and she lives in this house all the year round. Right beside, next door, we'll pass by a big yellow house which belongs to Princess Stephanie. But Stephanie actually doesn't live in this house. It's one of her sons who live there at the moment. And the third one, which is maybe the prettiest of one with a larger garden and the little tower, is mine for summer.
掹咗隻花有啲甜㗎嘛，但佢唔會再開嘅。
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Allez, on y va, Zoé. La chouchou.
And the last little town you see, to the right along the Mediterranean, it's the little town of Bordighera. So it's already in Italy. So you see on the last peninsula, really at the back, we see the little towns along the sea. It's Bordighera. So we are like and the place is the end for our visit of Monaco, and I really hope that you enjoy your visit of the Principality. Then, to be honest with you, with Abdi, a bus driver, we are now sure that you are all in love with Monaco, that you will come back.
No
So
creo.
we want